air-conditioned studios of WATN Local 24. This is Local Memphis Live with Yvette and Lauren.
Well, good morning. I'm Yvette Whiteside.
I'm Lauren Raymer. Thanks for joining us today on Local Memphis Live. Happy Tuesday. Feels like a Monday.
It does feel like a Monday. I will have to agree with you on that.
I was running around just like...
She just lost her phone a while ago. She's way here in the studio yelling at me back in the makeup room. Yvette, have you seen my phone? I'm like, no, I'll call it for you, though.
Well,
you can't. It's on silent.
And starting today, I'm putting it on the silent plus vibrate.
Yeah.
Because at least you can...
Right. You can hear it vibrating.
It's the worst feeling in the world to know your phone's on silent and you know it's like...
I told her to log on to find my iPhone, but she'd already found it. So.
I don't even know how to do that.
Oh, my gosh,
anyway,
you have to.
So many things to learn today and so many things for us to tell you about. So much fun happening.
Yep, coming up today here on Local Memphis Live, we are featuring more vendors that will be participating in the Cooper Young Festival this weekend, including a couple of pottery artists who will be talking about their work.
And creative designer and publisher Ray Rico has a local business. He will also have an adult fun zone for you to check out at the festival.
Plus, learning how to fly, a flight instructor will be here to talk about the classes offered here in Memphis. Well, this year's Evolve Bank and Trust Cooper Young Festival is just days away, and Local Cares is a proud exclusive television sponsor. The 28th annual event takes place this Saturday, and 130,000 people are expected to attend. Now, there will be 400 arts and crafts vendors set up shop alongside music stages.
It's going to be so fun. Vendors sell out months in advance, and the festival's a boost to businesses like Cafe Olay and others sitting right on the corner of Young.
It means a lot to us. It brings out people from all different areas, and from Germantown to Collierville, people that wouldn't know about us on a regular basis.
It tells us that everybody loves to come to Cooper Young, and everyone in Cooper Young continues to have this pride, and it just gets bigger every year.
It does get bigger every year. Now, there will be a kickoff party Thursday night and the festival Friday 4-miler as well.
The Cooper Young Festival is this Saturday from 9 to 7. We invite you to come to our booth right at the corner of Cooper and Young.
Yeah, we're going to be taking selfies with you. We will have prize giveaways all day. And the Local Memphis Live and Local 24 News team will be there too. Hey, we would love to meet you. Come by and visit us. Well, old school arcade games have been given a new life by a crew of Memphis business owners.
Yeah, Local 24's Brandon Artilli shows us what's going on at the Rec Room in this morning's Local Biz.
It sounds like a dream come true for anybody who grew up pumping quarters into Pac-Man or Street Fighter. But as the crowds of customers are finding out, video games are just a tip of the iceberg.
We just kind of saw them side by side and said, let's open something.
Those two things side by side, free vintage arcade games and beer. The idea for this Broad Avenue arcade bar was born in February this year. By April, Rec Room was open for business.
I mean, this place represents fun. I mean, we just found this warehouse and found these old games and then just let the concept evolve.
Less than 6 months later, it continues to evolve, especially with a new sports season. While video games look great on these giant projection screens, 6 of them to be exact, complete with couches, customers figured out football looks just as good. Rec Room's creators are more than happy to accommodate.
That's my passion. That's my art. That's just what I love to do. And this has been the ultimate expression of that. It's not complicated. It's not fussy. It's real simple.
Co-operator Bill Gaines is one of 10 owners involved with Rec Room.
Are you trying to miss?
Yeah, he took some time out to play me in Area 51. Ironically, play is a rare commodity for Gaines. Too much work to do. But it seems Memphians are making it worth their time.
Really giving us the courage to experiment and try new things in Memphis. We have consistently seen in Memphis that people will come out and support cool things.
And if Memphis likes it, they can't help but wonder how this idea would play elsewhere. So another Rec Room may be popping up soon, but they were tight-lipped on possible locations. If you have a local biz we need to check out, email me at biz@localmemphis.com or send us a message on our Facebook page @localmemphis. You can tweet too. Use the hashtag #localbiz. I'm Brandon Artilli's Local 24 News.
And you know what?
I think we need to have a duel. Can you imagine me and Yvette, like Mario Brothers, because that's the only game we remember how to play?
I know, right? And I was just about to say, you know, when Brandon comes in later on today, we should challenge him back out to the rec room to see if he can play us.
He's already had practice. Fun. You got to go check it out.
Yeah.
Turning now to today's Hot Topics, 13 celebs are vying for the Mirror Ball Trophy on season 21 of Dancing with the Stars.
After the first dances last night, a singer and a teenager topped the judges' leaderboard. George Pinocchio gives us a look at what took place on the ballroom floor.
Bindi Irwin and Derek Huff did the jive. Nick Carter and Sharna Burgess did the cha-cha. Both teams scored triple eights, enough to tie for first place in the first week of competition.
I am speechless. I never expected that in my life. I mean, the scores came up and I don't know if I was crying or laughing, but the support has meant the absolute world to me.
Doing something new and fresh is really, it's invigorating and it's really exciting and it's putting a fire under me.
Tamar Braxton and Val Shmerkovsky tied for third with Carlos Penavega and Whitney Carson. Carlos is giving his partner complete control. You let Whitney decide your haircut?
My haircut, what I'm wearing, the dance, it's the witch show right now.
It is.
She's
and
got
I like
it down.
it that way.
Carlos's wife, Alexa Penavega, is 1 point behind her husband, tied with Alex Garlados, who recently helped stop a terror attack on a European train.
Literally a month ago, I was just touring Europe with my friends. I mean, this whole thing has just turned my life on its head. And I mean, I just hope that I can kind of connect with them because I'm not like a celebrity, I guess.
Next on the leaderboard with triple sevens, Hayes Greer and Emma Slater, plus Andy Grammer and Allison Holker. Then with triple fives, a three-way tie for 9th place. Victor Espinoza, Paula Dean, and Gary Busey.
I never moved my hips ever before. That was my first time, right?
This is like a totally different world for me. And the fact that I didn't stumble and fall tonight on the dance floor, I'm a winner.
I think spiritual, and I put my heart in my dancing legs with Anna.
Chaka Khan landed in 12th place with 13 points, and in 13th place with 12 points, Real Housewife star Kim Zolciak-Bierman. Next week, the stars and their partners will salute their hometowns and dance on both Monday and Tuesday nights. And on both of those nights, one couple will go home.
What the heck was Gary Busey doing out on the dance floor? You know what I think about Chaka Khan? I think she's in her older years now, so she's not really able to kind of keep up. Maybe just a little bit slower on her feet.
But
you would have called it back in her younger years, maybe.
But what I said Nick was going to do good, and I
you
said
did,
Bindi
and you said
was
Bindi
going to be
the
dark horse on this one, so she's going to be coming back, and I think she's going to do good. We'll have to wait. And I love Alec did really good too.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait for the rest of this season. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger is going from this.
I'll be back.
You're fired.
Well, Terminator star Arnold Schwarzenegger will terminate reality show contestants in his next role. The Governor is taking over the Donald's old gig on Celebrity Apprentice.
Yeah, NBC announced the movie star and former California governor will replace Donald Trump as host of the Celebrity Apprentice when it returns for the 2016 TV season.
Do you think this is a good switch?
You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he is a man of many hats.
Yes, he is. And he's in politics. Donald is now in politics, so...
He seems a little too nice.
I was just about to say that. I don't think he's as mean, though, as Donald Trump. That's the problem. Like, if it was a Simon Fuller, you know, I could see. But you never know, though. Maybe he'll get meaner or something. I don't know.
Also trending this morning, singer Whitney Houston is being resurrected as a hologram for a 2016 concert tour. The CEO of Hologram USA says Whitney will look real enough to touch.
Oh, my goodness. According to Billboard, the world tour will include both live components from the singer's past performances, as well as scripted components and a story structure. Houston's estate, led by her sister-in-law, Pat, gave the hologram tour its blessing. What do you think about holograms? Do you think it's kind of creepy, or do you think it's kind of good?
Kind of creepy. I mean, it's certainly cool.
It is.
The technology is really, really cool. We saw, of course, the really debut of it with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And You know, but I do think it's a little creepy.
I do too. You know, the fact that the artists are no longer here with us, but it kind of makes me feel good because, like, I never attended a Michael Jackson concert. Or I never had the chance to attend a Whitney Houston concert. So I'm like, oh, wow, this is something new, you know?
It's kind of sci-fi, really.
Well, on the talk show The Real, singer Bobby Brown opens up for the first time about his daughter, Bobby Christina's death. Take a look.
We prayed and hoped for 6 months. I'm pretty sure her mother had a part with, like, come on, let's get her up here.
The 22-year-old was the only daughter of Brown and late singer Whitney Houston. She passed away in hospice care late July after being found unresponsive in a bathtub earlier this year.
Man, Bobby Brown has been through a lot within the past couple of years.
Turning now, coming up tonight on ABC at 7, it's Fresh Off the Boat. The season premiere is next week.
Then at 8, it's Dancing with the Stars, the first dances. Check out unseen moments from last night's show and a preview of week 2.
And don't forget, after Local 24 News at 10, you can catch Jimmy Kimmel Live on the show tonight after John Stamos.
And journalist Jake Tapper and musical guest Cold War Kids.
All right, let's get a check of your weather today on this Tuesday. Beautiful weather later this hour will hit 75. By noon, sunny and 81, and temperatures by 5 p.m. right around 84 there for your drive home. Coming up, it's time to see our furry friends at the Humane Society.
Keaton the cat and others are in need of a forever home, and you may be the perfect match. Stay with us.